So if your home needs work and you are unsure how much work you should do to it before you sell, make sure to watch this whole video. So I want to talk about a couple of things. And the most important thing is your market ceiling. You need to be informed on what's the highest limit that homes are selling for, that appraisals are going to be using. So an appraiser would use in order to justify it for a bank loan. So that way you know how much work you really should do. This will determine what the highest amount is, and you can kind of estimate, okay, let's say I need to do the kitchen, I need to do the roof, I need to do XYZ. How much of this is actually worth my time? Because even if you have a home and the maximum it's ever going to sell is for $800,000, you have a mortgage for 600 and you need to put $300,000 in it, or you want to go over, you want to put gold plated bathrooms and a bunch of this fancy stuff, it might not hold its value. At the end of the day, you might not get what that market says. Even if you spend $20 million in the home, you might not get that. So just always identify, first step, what your market ceiling is. The second thing you're going to do is calculate the work that needs to be done on it. So whether you have contractors that you know, whether you have family members that you know, or you speak to other homeowners that maybe have done the work that you want to do, get an estimate of how much it was and get some quotes so you can get your ducks in a row. Now, the third one, and this one's important, you need to determine if your home is habitable or not habitable. And the reason is it depends on who we can target. Investors love homes that people can't live in because they can sell it on their, they can do the fixes that they want and they can wholesale it to the retail buyer. The retail buyer is the person who's going to go buy and live in it. So investors are wholesalers, and the person who's going to live in it is the retail buyer. You're always going to make more money with the retail buyer. If maybe it's worth you getting the home to a habitable condition in order to sell it, because you would get that much more into it, then I would absolutely consider doing those repairs. And then the second thing that I want to just add to that is that cosmetic work goes a long way. People need to envision themselves in there, and the professional pictures are what drive the traffic. So whether you do clear white paint, you do landscaping in the front, you update, those little light fixtures and the little things around that they see, the outlets, it goes a long way because they can envision, okay, this home doesn't look that bad. Sure, I might have to do the roof on it, but everything else looks great and we can live in it for a little bit before we have to do the roof. So just for you to consider all that, let me know if there's anything, any other questions or any other points that maybe I might have missed that you feel are valid and need to be included in this video. I love to collaborate. I love to hear from others. And if you have any other viewpoints or suggestions, go ahead, throw them out. I'm always open to listening to it and responding to them. All right, until next time.